Hello everyone, this is Dr. Mitesh Gala. Welcome to Rough Book, a learning companion.
Alright, we are on rational irrational. These are some formulae I have written for expansions later on. Out of that, these 1, 2 and 3 we are using explicitly right now. So I just want you to remember them: a plus b the whole square, a minus b the whole square, a plus b, a minus b. So let's use these formulae and start with exercise 1D, where we had stopped yesterday. 1C we had completed. So let's now try and finish 1D today. So we are on the first chapter, rational irrational, and the question for this one is evaluate. So you need to find the value of this. Now generally everyone starts thinking how to rationalize the denominator because we are so much into rationalizing. But here if you look at this root 18 in the first lecture, I taught you something called as mixed surd and pure surd. So if we can convert all these into mixed surd and then go ahead, automatically you will get some answer about it. Pause the video, try converting it. If you do not know, remember, take factors of it. 2 9s are, 3 3s are and 3 1s are. Whatever is common comes out and uncommon, that is 2, stays inside. So this stays inside. That's how you convert a pure surd to a mixed surd. Now pause the video, convert all these to mixed surd and then see what answer you get. Once you're done, come back and verify your answer. All the best, everyone should get it correct please. Okay, that you're back. 5 into root 18. So root 18 is again going to be 3 root 2. 3 times root 72. So root 72 is 36 into 2. 36 is 6 root 2. Likewise 162. If you don't know, it should be 9 root 2. How? So 2 divided by 81. 81 is a square root of 9, or 9 square is 81. So I will write 9 and this 2 stays inside. So I get 3 root 2 upon 5 3s are 15 root 2, 6 3s are 18 root 2, 9 2s are also 18 root 2. Now it becomes very simple because this is plus and this is minus, so they get cancelled. What is left is 3 root 2 upon 15 root 2. Root 2 also gets cancelled. 3 1s are, 3 5s are. So my final answer becomes 1 by 5. So this sum looks little difficult, but once you convert all these into mixed surd, it becomes very simple. How to convert to mixed surd? Take factors, whatever is common pull it out and the rest of the thing stays inside. I hope you will be able to manage this first sum. Let's go to the next one, sum number 3. So sum number 3, again you've been given 5 by root 20 minus root 10 and root 5 root 10 values have been given to you. They are asking you to evaluate and give your answer. So let's see how are you going to go about. First thing that I would advise is rationalize it, and then later on we'll convert this root 20 into a mixed surd. Even if you convert it right now, it doesn't really matter, but I would prefer doing it later on. So let's see how can we work this out. 5 root 20 minus root 10 into root 20 plus root 10, root 20 plus root 10. If you remember, we use the word conjugate, that is opposite signs. So 5 times root 20 plus root 10 upon root 20 the whole square minus root 10 the whole square. So 5 root 20, if I take the factors to convert it into a mixed surd, we will notice very clearly 2 can be pulled out and 5 stays inside. So it can be written as 2 root 5 plus root 10. Likewise root 20 ka square will be 20 and root 10 square is just 10. So root has been taken care of in the denominator at least. 5 2 root 5. So now I am substituting the value of root 5 as 2.2 and root 10 as 3.2 divided by 10. 5 1s are, 5 2s are, can be cancelled. So 4.4, 3.2 by 2, adding it 7.6 by 2. So my final answer should be 3.8. Yeah, not a difficult question again. We just need to realize first rationalize. Once you've rationalized it, the root is gone, and in the numerator convert this root 20 into a mixed surd. Once you convert to a mixed surd, we can substitute the values of root 5 and root 10, don't forget that, and in the end you will get the final answer. Not a very difficult question, a good question. The next one, fourth. Fourth is an explicit sum, very important from exam point of view. So I want everyone to take special care while solving the sum. Let's discuss the question. Then you can pause the video, try the entire sum on your own, and then come back and check each part. So firstly, they've given you the value of x. They expect you to find x plus 1 upon x. And then the other parts. So how will I get x plus 1 upon x? So I will take this 1 upon x as 1 upon this. That doesn't become my answer as 1 upon x ka. I will rationalize it and then I will get 1 upon x. Once I get 1 upon x, I will add that with x and I will reach here. Once you reach here, square it and we'll reach here. Again go to this, cube it and we'll reach here. Once you get all the three parts, if you notice here, the third part is here, the second part is here and the first part is here. So whatever your answers to the three parts will be entered here, and then you will get the answer to the fourth part. So everything is, the last one is dependent on these three. Okay, so let's hit it. You can stop the video, try it on your own and then always come back and verify. Alright, so x 1 by x, 1 by root 3 minus root 2, and I shall rationalize it. So when I rationalize, denominator stays as it is, numerator will be 3 minus 2. So I will get root 3 plus root 2 as 1 by x. Yeah, upon 1 you need not write. So I got my half part of the first one. So the full part would be x plus 1 by x. So my x is root 3 minus root 2, root 3 plus root 2. This is x and this is 1 by x. So I have taken both the parts together in order to get the first part. When you look at the entire thing, I have a plus root 2 and a minus root 2 which can get cancelled. So root 3 before that is 1. So 1 plus 1 becomes 2 root 3 and I can manage to get my first part, that is x plus 1 upon x, 2 root 3. To get the second part, I'll have to take this part and square it. So let's try the second part. So I will take x plus 1 by x, the whole square, 2 root 3, the whole square. Square it. You're going to use the formula of a plus b, a minus b, and then go ahead and try and get your answer. So I will get over here a square, b square, 2 times ab. Here you need to be careful because 2 square is 4 and root 3 square is 3. So 4 3s are 12. Gets cancelled and I get x square plus 1 by x square as 12 minus 2, 10. So I got my second part. So second part was comparatively easier. Now we'll have to try the third part. So let's see if we can manage the third part. Again I'll have to begin from here only. X plus 1 by x, the whole cube, and 2 root 3 the whole cube. Why whole cube? Because I need to reach here. I hope you remember the formula for cube right here. A plus b the whole cube, a cube, b cube, 3ab, a plus b. We are going to apply that here. So if you want to look at this formula, pause the video, learn it, go back and apply it. So for applying it, what will I do? A cube, b cube, 3 times ab, a plus b is equal to, now this is going to be very important, 2 cube is 8 and root 3 cube, that means root 3 into root 3 into root 3. So 2 root 3s is 1, 3 and this will be root 3 separate. So this will be multiplied by 3 root 3. I hope you can manage this well. X gets cancelled. Here x cube plus 1 by x cube is what we wanted here in the third part. So I got this plus 3. X plus 1 by x can be substituted as 2 root 3. This is the major trick which most of the people forget. So I will substitute this part as 2 root 3 equals to 8 3s are 24 root 3. So I hope everyone can manage till here. Further, x cube 1 by x cube 24 root 3 and this will be 6 going on the other side minus 6 root 3. So my final answer in this case should be 18 root 3. Yeah. So we get our third part. And now for the last part, I'll have to pick up the entire thing, that is x cube 1 by x cube minus 3 x square plus 1 by x square x plus 1 by x. So let's see how will I manage substituting. X cube plus 1 by x cube is 18 root 3, very well known to us. minus 3 times x square plus 1 by x square, we just got it as 10, and x plus 1 upon x is 2 root 3. So I shall take 18 plus 2 as 20 root 3 minus 30. I can pull 10 common, so this will look root 3, 2 root 3 rather, not root 3, 2 root 3 minus 3. So that should be my final answer. I have pulled 10 common. Now there are few questions here. People ask me whether if they don't remove the 10 common and they just write it here, it should not be a problem, but why should we cultivate such habits? Better to remove 10 common and then write the final part. I want to spend some more time on this sum once again. It's a very good question from exam point of view. Put a star besides it. So x is given, x plus 1 upon x. So we take 1 upon x first, rationalize it, and then take x plus 1 upon x together, and we get the first answer. This is the most important answer. We pick this and square it. We pick this and cube it. So we get the square and the cube ka answer. Then we pick 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2 and 3, and take this bigger one and substitute everything in that to get the final answer. A very good question. Please try it. Do not copy, I repeat. Just filling up books is going to make no good to us. So it's better if you can try the sum on your own. If you don't get it, look at the video again and then see how to go about it. The next question I want you to try is sum number 8. Yeah, from 4th I have asked you to directly go to sum number 8. There is a reason. I'll tell you. When you look at your exercise 1D, you will notice sum number 5 is true or false. I am not getting into it. 6 and 7 is construction, which I will teach you later on. So directly we go to sum number 8. Sum number 8 says to prove that. So we are supposed to prove that this entire thing is equal to 52 by 11. Trust me, the to prove that sums are easy because they have already given you the answer. This type of question we had done yesterday, if you remember, in exercise 1C, sum number 11. There were 5 parts and we rationalized each part. Here there are 4 parts, you rationalize each part and you will reach here. Interesting question, let's hit it. So LHS, I pick it up. Simultaneously I start rationalizing it. Likewise the second part, rationalizing it. Likewise the third part. And then the final part. If you don't know anything, just write the rationalizing part. Only writing the rationalizing part will help you to get 1 mark straight away. Now, the numerator here is the same. So 4 minus root 5 the whole square. Denominator will be 4 square minus root 5 square. That is a square minus b square. Coming to the next part. 2 times 5 minus root 3 upon 5 square minus root 3 square. The third part, 4 plus root 5 whole square, 4 square minus root 5 square. So if you notice in the denominator we are using a plus b, a minus b. The last part, 2 5 plus root 3, 5 square minus root 3 square. Carefully solve all the denominators first. So let's do some mental math. 16 minus 5. Here also a square plus b square minus 2ab. So that should be 8 root 5. A square is 16, b square is 5, minus 2ab 8 root 5. The next one, I prefer keeping the 2 outside. I'll tell you why. 5 square 25 and root 3 square is 3. Likewise, this one is going to be similar to this with the sign because both are different, only the sign is different. So 16 plus 5 plus 8 root 5 upon 16 minus 5. And then the last one, again I am keeping the 2 outside, I am not opening the bracket. I will tell you why. Let's go ahead. 16 plus 5, 21 minus 8 root 5 upon 11. Keeping 2 outside, 25 minus 2, 22. Yeah, I am sure you have by now predicted why am I asking you to keep that 2 outside. Yes, you are correct. You need to cancel this. So all the denominators automatically will become 11 and our task of LCM becomes easier. So that's why I asked you to keep this 2 outside. Now that all the denominators are same, that is 11, I am getting all the numerators together. And since all are plus signs, so nothing to worry. Now if you look at it carefully, I have a minus 8 root 5 plus 8 root 5 I can cancel, plus 3 minus 3 I can cancel. So I got 21 plus 21 42 plus 10, so that will be 52 upon 11. That's what our target is. Once you reach here, don't get too excited, you will lose 1 mark because you need to mention RHS 52 by 11 and therefore LHS equals RHS is what we need to mention right at the end. So that's how we're going to do it. Important question again, a good question for exam. So please see to it you practice it well. Yeah. Once you're done with 8, I want you to try some number 9 part 1. Yeah. I've written all the questions so that we don't waste a lot of time and we can quickly move on with the video. So 9 part 1, if you look at it carefully, the value of x is given, we need to reach here. So if you remember, there will be 2 methods to this. Method 1, you get x cube, then 1 by x you get, then 1 by x cube and then add everything. Lengthy method, not advisable by me. The easier method would be, you just get 1 by x first, okay, then take x plus 1 by x. So step 1, 1 by x. Step 2, x plus 1 by x. Add these two. And step 3, x plus 1 by x the whole cube. So try it. Pause the video, try it. So I'm just doing 1 by x, 1 by 2 plus 3. Rationalize. So I will get 2 minus root 3 upon 4 minus 3. So I will get 2 minus root 3 as 1 by x. So I got the first part. X plus 1 by x. So x is 2 plus root 3 plus 1 by x, 2 minus root 3. Getting cancelled. So I get x plus 1 by x as 4. And now we shall cube it. So x plus 1 by x the whole cube, 4 cube. So a cube, b cube, 3 times ab and a plus b. So 4 cube becomes 64. Here again you need to resubstitute, which most of the students forget. X gets cancelled. X cube plus 1 by x cube is my target, so I am not going to touch that. Plus 3. X plus 1 by x, we've already found it as 4, so substitute 64. So 12 going on the other side, automatically you get what is desired. So x cube plus 1 by x cube becomes 54. That's what we needed to prove. So I told you there were 2 methods. First one, get 1 by x, then 1 by x cube, then x cube and then add it. Lengthy method. Easier is 1 by x, x plus 1 by x and then cube it straight away. You will reach to the final answer. Exactly similar is sum number 9 part 2. Come on, this time I don't think so you need any help from me. Just hit it. X is there. Take 1 by x and then square it. Please don't make the mistake of squaring this, then get 1 by x, squaring it. No. Directly take 1 by x, then x plus 1 by x and then square that. So you will get your answer. So 1 by x. Obviously we need to rationalize it the moment we see the root in the denominator. So 3 minus 2 root 2. 3 square 9. 2 root 2 square 8. By now we should be very clear with a plus b, a minus b as a square minus b square. So I got my 1 by x. So now I am getting x plus 1 by x. So my x is 3 plus root 2 and 3 minus root 2. Each time this gets cancelled and you get some whole number. Since last 2 terms, sums we are getting the same pattern. Square it now to reach here. So you are using the formula a plus b the whole square. So a square, b square, 2ab, 36 gets cancelled. So my final answer should be 34. Yeah, how many of you all got it correct? Raise your hands. Yeah, I am missing the school days obviously. Come on, 9 part 3. The last sum for this exercise. Because 10 and 11, you need not do it. We can ignore it. And 12th again is construction. So when we meet, I will do some number 6, 7 and 12. Come on, the last sum, you have to prove that this entire thing is equal to this. So obviously, you can't start with RHS. With 11, we can't do anything. So just pick the LHS, rationalize each part and see if any magic is happening. So this is going to be 3 root 2 minus 2 root 3. 3 root 2 minus 2 root 3. Likewise, rationalizing the second part. So here in this case the denominator is the same. So the whole square, numerator, and the denominator becomes a square minus b square. Second part, 2 root 3. Root 3 plus root 2 we can obviously expand it, and denominator again a square minus b square. So numerator a square plus b square minus 2 times ab. If you can do it mentally, no problem. If you can't, then write the steps. 3 square 9 2s are 18. 2 square 4 3s are 12. Expanding this. So 2 root 3 into root 3 will be 3, and 2 root 3 into root 2 will become root 6. 3 minus 2. This will be 18 because 9 2s are 4 3s are 12. 2 3s are 6. 6 2s are 12, and this root multiplies with each other upon 6. 6 plus 2 root 6 upon 1. I hope we achieve this somehow. I mean, obviously logically. This is going to be 30 minus 12 root 6 upon 6 plus 6 plus 2 root 6. I can pull 6 common so that we can cancel. So 6 5s are 30, 6 2s are 12 upon 6. This gets cancelled. So 5 minus 2 root 6 plus 6 plus 2 root 6. So this gets cancelled. Finally 5 plus 6, 11. RHS, please mention it is 11, and therefore LHS equals RHS. Yeah, I hope you are able to manage most of the sums on your own. Very few people have copied, or rather no one has copied, please. And most of you have got all the sums on your own. With this we finish the first chapter except for constructions, so that once we meet I will do it with you all. Please go through these formulae. The next chapter we are going to begin is expansions. You need to solve all the sums that I have done in the video in your book. When you come back, I am going to check everything thoroughly, and tomorrow I will send you the expansions video.
Hope you had a lovely mathematics experience with the Rough Book, our learning companion.